It looks frozen on my end.
Yeah, this is not, well, no, it's not frozen. I was seeing in support. I think I saw the thing shift over. I'm not sure.
We should have sound now. I think we're good. I think we have sound.
Okay, so hi. Yes, as my name, as I said during the wonderful silence there, my name is Code Indigo. I am here hosting Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. I have Heponwana here. He is going to be running a couple of games on the Playdate for us, which is an interesting little console. I'm really looking forward to finding out more about that. But I do want to mention that we did have a donation we didn't get on the stream. Mecha Link donated $15 and said he didn't know how to make the FF14 people suffer, but did know how to vote for Ellie from Xenogears. That's right. We have some incentive polls going on for naming the characters for Crystal Project later tonight. Those are going to be wrapping up soon. So I think we are still working on some things with video hiccups. So we will go ahead and take a look here. So Heponwana, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Playdate and some of these games?
All right, so Playdate is a weird little handheld that came out, I think 2 years ago. It came out, essentially it is a monochrome system, looks a lot like a Game Boy in a lot of ways. It has a crank built in, and it looks like we've got video, which is good, so I'm holding it up for the camera to see. Playdate is just this cute little adorable system with a bunch of really cool indie games. Some real big developers have put out some cool games for it. By big, I mean big indie developers. I always forget his name, but the genius behind Katamari Damacy created a game for this, as well as some other cool indie developers. And it looks like we've got video going, so are you ready for me to go or anything?
I think we're ready.
All right.
Make sure you get those donations in for Take This. We are good to go. But in the meantime, thank you very much for that beautiful little introduction. And yeah, so whenever you are ready, take us into Eyeland.
All right. Also, the Playdate has a little crank, which is real cool. We're not going to use the crank on this game. So I always like to make sure all of my runs are very friendly for everyone. I like to make sure games are accessible, because if games are not accessible, we're doing it wrong. So this game is great at calling out at the beginning. There are a few moments of flashing animations. There are some flashing lights. If you are photosensitive, it might not be the best game for you. So always do what is right for you, because I want to make sure you have as much fun watching this run as I do running this run. So this game takes about an hour of play. It does not. We are going to go through a lot quicker than that. And we are going to have fun, because it's the Playdate. Let's have some fun. So Eyeland, the time begins as soon as I click A, so we will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So Eyeland is this little game about a guy who's on an island, and he pretty much, island as in I-S-L-A-N-D, he wants to leave his island. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a boat. That is very unfortunate. So instead, we try and go to bed. We can't go to bed because sun's still out. And you know, when you're at the beach, you see the sun, you want to sit down on your nice lounge chair, watch it sink down behind the waves. Incredibly fun. I mean, this game is just chill as can be, and sun's down, so we'll go to bed, and everything's going to be normal. We'll wake up in the morning on an island, and it will just be just an I-S-L-A-N-D, not an island as in a weird place. But wait a minute, everything just got weird. So we have mail in our mailbox. We have a mailbox, apparently. We are not going to go to the mailbox, because when I first wake up in the morning, all I want is a cup of coffee. So we are going to get some coffee. There is nothing better than a fresh cup of coffee in the morning. And to make a cup of coffee, we need a few simple ingredients. First one is we need to go to a cave because that's where coffee comes from. I'm sure that's what it is. This game has shown me that. And we grab a mug. We will grab that mug. And by the way, you got to keep mashing the D-pad. If you look, you could see my actual button inputs. That is part of the Playdate is it has this cool little screen share program called Mirror where we can actually see all of my inputs in real time as they go along. By the way, coffee, you need water. Good water is good, and water from a ghost is even better. And of course, you don't need water, you need hot water. So this ghost here has some fire. Let's go ahead and heat up that water, and then we're going to go ahead and get beans. Can't have coffee without beans. And there we go, we are going to grab those beans, and now we have coffee. So anyways, if we did read our mail at the mailbox, which why would we do that? We wanted our coffee. I mean, that's what we're here for. Real quick thing, you notice when I go from a light background to a dark background and vice versa, my character palette swaps from dark to light. We are going to break that with glitches really soon. So if we read our mail, it said, go to the top of the hotel. There's someone waiting for us. This guy wanted coffee though, so we gave it to him, and we're going to go to the top of the hotel. To get to the top of a hotel, we need to solve some puzzles. Luckily, speedrunning is all about remembering the answers to puzzles. And we're just going to solve these puzzles as quick as we can. Hit this button, and now we could go to the next floor. And we're going to glitch the rest of these. I hope you like glitches, because classic puzzle here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's what I get for getting a little too ahead of myself. So this here is a classic puzzle of you have to leave a path going back, but now we are going to glitch the game. If we hit the button to interact with things while we are hitting or hearing that noise of the boom, we will actually be able to activate the elevator when we're not there. So like right here, we could do a death abuse, jump in that fire, teleport back to the elevator, but instead we will use this glitch and we will just continue on our way as quick as we can. There we go, sound's still going, up we go. Here we learn about these cool little teleporting zip ramps. We're going to take them. And then of course, once again, we are going to glitch. And now we are going to break the visuals of the games. I hope you are ready for things being a little bit broken through our glitches, because we are not going to be upside up when we leave this room. And now we're at the top of elevator or hotel. This guy wanted to see us. He left us a mail letter in our mailbox, and then he tells us, "No, I was kidding. I don't want to see you without an appointment." And then we walk away, and he says, "Come back. I'm kidding." And he gives us a can of WD-40, because that makes sense. So we are going to go ahead and use that can of WD-40 to go to a lighthouse. The door of the lighthouse is a little bit jammed, and we're just going to break our way through this lighthouse door using a little of that WD-40. We'll go up here, get this key. Oh, that platform is not working. We fell down, and we're going to go and activate power to this lighthouse, and we're going to fall down again. By the way, you'll notice I'm moving sideways, which is going to cause things be a little bit weird when we're in dark areas, because I might turn invisible at times where I should be visible. We're going to grab matches and a can of gas, which never keep those together. That is not a smart move. And we're going to go mining for coal, because this game goes places. And what's real fun is if you do play this game casually, if you take your time with it, there are events that'll happen that you might not see every time you play through this game, because the longer you sit in different areas, the longer different random events might happen. But we're going very fast, so we don't get any of those cool random events, but we do mine some coal, and there we go. And now we are going to take that coal, and do nothing with it yet, because we're going to go the other end of this minecart area. If we could figure out where we are. I hit the wrong one. We're going accidentally. We did our menuing a little poor. We're going to stop at this area first, and then we're going to go. Unfortunately, menuing is one of the areas in this game where you could lose a little time if you're a little too button happy. We're going to pour the rest of our fuel into this, and we're going to fire this up. It's a generator. And now we're going to go back to the main entrance, and we are going to activate the power plant. Activating the power plant will activate the lighthouse. Activating the lighthouse, well, you'll see where that goes very soon. We will fire up the pilot light. We will throw some coal into the lighthouse, or the power plant coal something. I don't know how power plants work. And then we will fire this up. Remember, before we fell down from that ladder, now we have a platform, and we could push these stairs into place. Up we go. We grab this key card. If we didn't grab it, we would regret it quite a bit later. And now we are outside of the lighthouse because, of course, ladder pulls us outside the lighthouse. This game, if it doesn't seem make sense, if you play it casually, good news, it still doesn't make sense, but it is weird as can be and incredibly charming because of how amazingly weird it is. By the way, we are going to learn a song from a robot bird about now. Ready for a cool song? All right.
I'm ready for a cool song, yeah.
I hope you memorize that, because we're going to need it to open a door coming up. But don't worry, we don't have to actually memorize it. And then we're going to fall down here and head on up. By the way, now is a good time if there is any announcements or anything.
We don't have any announcements yet, but do make sure that if you want to have some say in the names of the characters for Crystal Project, you get those donations in. We're going to be wrapping that up in about an hour, I think. A little bit thereabouts, but we've got great names and lots of ways to make your mark on that great run coming up.
Yeah, definitely keep the donations coming in. So we solved a little candle lighting puzzle. Solved it as in we memorized it, and we became a ball of static electricity that fired up something. Here we play back that song. There we go. So in here, we need a Chaos Emerald. It's actually going to be called a Black Diamond. First, we need to zap ourselves. There is electricity there, and that will get us hurt. That bottom robot kind of made fun of us. This upper robot is like, hey, I feel bad for you getting hurt like that. That's a cool robot, by the way. We're going to use the battery he gives us when he says he feels sorry for us to control the other robot to go through the area we got hurt, so we could put the fuse in there, light up the electricity in this power plant, and get a Chaos Emerald. If that all made sense to you, good, because even when you play casually, it's not going to make any sense. This game is the perfect level of non sequitur silliness. I love it. We avoid that. That's something that talks to us. Hey, it's our buddy from the hotel. We did appreciate the WD-40 you gave us. Now comes the flashing light stuff. It's going to come up in the next screen or two. So please, if you are photosensitive, it will be bad. Look away. And so we are going to go through here. We can't see ourselves because of our glitch. And that there is Jennifer, who wants to eat the Black Diamond, Chaos Emerald. And so we're going to continue running through here. It's going to tell us give up. We're going to ignore that because we're speedrunners. We don't give up. We keep going. That's what we do. And we're going to keep going. And time is actually going to come up in probably about 30 seconds. This here is the mayor. You could tell he's the mayor because he has a jaunty hat. And he's kind of a ghost submarine fish with a propeller. And we're going to move a little bit, and he's going to be like, hey, okay, you moved enough, let's talk. So time comes up as soon as I get on my boat. So time is in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. What happened in this game? A lot of things. What didn't happen? We didn't get a lot of the cool little story events that come in casual, but my thumbs got nice and sore from just mashing those buttons because, oh, that is a game where it is non-stop mashing the whole time through. There's a little bit of speedrunning glitchiness, but it's all sorts of fun. So that there is Eyeland. If you do get the chance to play it casually, please do. The story, nonsense, but amazing.
Yeah, that was, of all of the games that we've seen on this this marathon, that was definitely one of them. So thank you very much, but I don't think you're done just yet. I think you've got another game coming up for us, yeah?
Oh, I believe I do. In fact, I believe I have 2 categories in one.
Yeah, we're staying with the playdate here. Just to remind